falls deeper in love with chicken, the number of chicken chains seems to be growing by the day. However, you don't need to go out and try each restaurant. Instead, dig into this finger-licking good ranking of the most popular fast food chicken chains in order from the worst to the best.
This is gonna be garbage.
You can find Champs Chicken in gas stations and convenience stores all across the country. That fact shouldn't deter you from trying it though, because lots of great food can be found in gas stations. What should steer you away from Champs Chicken is the fact that they have terrible chicken. First of all, Champs Chicken apparently hunts down the scrawniest chickens available. Then they manage to simultaneously undercook the skin while overcooking the meat. The result is mealy and fatty skin wrapped around tasteless slivers of meat. Order a drumstick and you'll feel like you're gnawing on a sandy shoe. Champs Chicken exists because it's conveniently located and inexpensive.
What?
If you actually care about what your chicken tastes like, you'll go a few extra miles and spend a little bit more money to find an alternative worth eating. Boston Market has been known for their home-style meals and amazing rotisserie chicken for decades. However, in recent years, the quality of their chicken has drastically declined. What used to be a dependable spot to find juicy, tender chicken and other delicious offerings is now an inconsistent eatery where the chicken is often more rubbery than juicy and the seasoning is more bland than ever. It's not just the quality of the chicken that seems to be causing the demise of Boston Market. It's the fact that you can find rotisserie chicken in almost every grocery store these days. When you can get a perfectly cooked bird at Costco for $4.99, why would you venture?
The Kirkland chicken is insane at Costco. Isn't it absolutely bussin'?
To Boston Market for a more expensive and less appetizing meal.
It is bussin'.
KFC used to be the go-to chicken place for just about everybody in the country. But over the...
I want to think about it, you guys. Costco is actually God mode. Costco is #1 at everything, dude. Literally it is. It is.
Years, their inconsistency has made many people turn to other alternatives. Sometimes you'll hit the jackpot and the chicken will be perfect, but those times are few and far between these days.
It's cheaper, better, and they have better options.
Good. The breading on their original recipe is usually peppery and flavorful, but the chicken meat itself is...
KFC is disgusting. It's just, guys, it's just garbage.
Typically greasy. If you bow out of the original recipe and opt for extra crispy instead, it's almost always too crispy. Though you want to feel the crunch, chicken shouldn't be difficult to...
Guys. Fried chicken is good because it's chicken that's fried, right? The problem with KFC is that it seems like it's chicken and fry. It seems like there's a big distinction in between the chicken and the fryness. And whenever you just touch the skin, it all falls out entirely and there's like water in between.
Sometimes it's terrible, so overcooked that the chicken meat inside has practically turned into dust. What KFC still does right is their mashed potatoes and gravy and their buttery, flaky biscuits. So if you want to grab your sides at KFC and get your chicken elsewhere, that's perfectly acceptable. The Lee in Lee's Famous is Lee Cummings, and if that name doesn't sound famous to you, you surely know his uncle, Harlan Sanders, as in Colonel Sanders of KFC. The story goes that Cummings had access to the Sanders family spice mix, since he was the one who helped Sanders sell his chicken in the early days. Before long, he developed his own famous recipe. Of course, many surmise that Lee's famous recipe has the same 11 herbs and spices as the Colonel's. Lee's is definitely in the KFC range of flavors. It may actually be better. Lee's packs a bit more pepper than KFC, and the chicken is much more consistent. It's cooked fresh, never frozen, and has a more succulent flavor than the Colonel's. The breading really shines on the breast strips. You might try Lee's for the novelty of the KFC comparison, but then find yourself pleasantly surprised enough with the flavor to make it a regular dining option. When it comes to the breading on fried chicken, Church's Chicken delivers some of the best. The crispness, the seasoning, everything is just perfect. But then when you take a giant bite, your mouth quickly fills with disappointment. The chicken quality just isn't there. While sometimes you can luck out and get a fresh piece of chicken, most visits to Church's Chicken result in the feeling that this chicken meat sat a day or two too long in the freezer.
They're just
Where Church's redeems themselves is with their biscuits. If you haven't had Church's biscuits, you have been missing out. These biscuits are buttery and flaky and glazed in sticky honey butter heaven. Does the bliss of these biscuits make up for their iffy chicken? Almost, but not quite. When it comes to chicken restaurants, Zaxby's is firmly in the middle of the pack. While the chicken quality is outstanding at some Zaxby's locations, others fail with tough meat that just tastes, well, old. It truly depends on the location and the time of day. At Zaxby's, if you're in the mood for a sandwich, stay away from their chicken finger sandwich. It just doesn't work. Instead, go for their Kickin' Chicken on Texas toast. The use of ranch dressing and their tongue torch sauce are worthy of a hearty recommendation. How many types of chicken does Raising Cane's offer?
Cane's is trash.
Just one. Chicken fingers. Sure, you can have them in different size combos or laying across a Kaiser roll in their sandwich, but the entire menu is still just chicken fingers.
Don't talk to me.
In other words, they're a one-trick pony, and if you only have one trick, you better do it well. Luckily for Cane's, they're pretty good at it. Their breading isn't overly spicy, and that is probably because they're counting on you to dip the fingers into their Cane's sauce. Even on its own, Cane's chicken holds up with some juicy fingers and just the right crunch to make it the fingers place that you'll want to frequent. Sometimes just doing one thing is enough when you do it right. If it's chicken wings you crave, look for the nearest banchan. However,
guys, I'm not trying to be different. You guys, guys, just because your sauce is good doesn't make your chicken good. Okay, a sauce is like, guys, it's an embellishment of the main dish.
Don't expect to find traditional wings when you peruse their menu. Their perfectly seasoned chicken is deep fried twice to deliver crunchy, juicy wings that are some of the best you'll ever have. You don't have a lot of flavor choices at banchan. It's either soy garlic, spicy, or half and half. And honestly, the half and half is your best bet because both soy garlic and spicy are so good. Banchan wings may be a little more pricey than those from the mainstream wing chains, but you do get a free side, which can range from fries to rice to pickled radishes. If you've got a hankering for some wings from a national chain, your best choice undoubtedly is Wingstop. Whether you prefer bone-in or bone-less.
Okay, Wingstop, guys, it used to be good for me. It's gone downhill so bad.
Yes, Wingstop's wings are always plump, fresh, and juicy. You'll never feel like you're getting shortchanged when it comes to the meat. The true joy of these perfect wings, however, comes from the flavor options. If you want to bring on the heat, their atomic wings deliver. Mango habanero is another spicy flavor that Wingstop has perfected. However, if you're a bit of a coward when it comes to spicy foods, don't worry, you have plenty of other delicious choices.
Guys, Wingstop is too location-based, okay? Guys, this is my take, okay? Wingstop has a very poor overall franchise standard, right? And their standards are too spread out from one franchise to the other, okay? That's what the truth is. They don't have a baseline, a stern quality control. They do not. They do not. Okay? Some chains are very watery, and in between the... Guys, in my opinion, okay, it's a big deal with chicken that when there's like the chicken, if it's fried, the space in between the chicken and the fry, or the chicken and the skin, if it's too loose or whatever and it's watery, it's because it's been frozen and it's not fresh, it's dog shit. Okay? The more compact, more fresh it is, the more you can have a consistent bite in your chicken. Okay? Okay? And Wingstop doesn't have that across the board.
From the mild flavor to their amazingly buttery garlic parmesan to their sweet yet tangy Hawaiian, there's something for everyone at Wingstop. Look, we get it. It's wings. And if you're in the mood for chicken, you're probably not getting wings. But let's give credit where credit is due. Wingstop does chicken well. Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits is the go-to place for many a fan. With all-day breakfast and out-of-this-universe biscuits, it's easy to swing in anytime and grab some delicious chicken. But alas, there is one issue that even the biggest Bo fan will peep about. The consistency varies from store to store. If you're blessed with more than one Bojangles in your neck of the woods, you might classify them as the good one and the bad one. This is a common issue with Bojangles. When it's good, if you rank them too high because of that. If you like spicy, flavorful chicken, you'll love crispy, crunchy chicken.
What the fuck is this?
Like Champs, KKC is often found in convenience stores and gas stations. But unlike Champs, KKC is scrumptious.
What
coating is what you'd expect to find in a southern food joint.
KKC dog shit.
Jollibee offers a wide variety of dishes on their menu. From their Jolly Spaghetti in its sweet sauce made from banana ketchup to their Halo Halo dessert, which is surprisingly good even though it's made with beans. But let's talk about the star of the show at Jollibee, the chicken. Whether you're having the breakfast chicken sandwich, the boneless chicken dippers, or their bone-in, most fried chicken is striving to be. You won't find fried chicken at El Pollo Loco, but instead, citrus-marinated, fire-grilled, super yummy chicken. You can get whole pieces of chicken served with your choice of sides and tortillas or burritos, bowls,
Pollo Loco chicken
and other specials.
Good.
Though their combinations are simple, they are anything but basic. What makes El Pollo Loco chicken special is it's extremely tender and juicy, but never too soft or slimy. The skin is never rubbery or burnt. A word of warning though, stick with the beans and rice as your sides. Their mac and cheese is not flavorful and often a little runny, while their mashed potatoes and gravy don't mesh well with the citrus flavor of their chicken. And don't forget to add their salsa to kick things up a notch.
Guys, sides from fast food places that are not fries is usually dog shit. I said it.
PDQ stands for people dedicated to quality, though their service is also pretty darn quick. Their 100% natural chicken is hormone-free, steroid-free, and never frozen. And all of that makes a huge difference in the taste. Delicious it truly is.
I know what this is.
If you love spicy fried chicken, Popeyes is your place. Their chicken is superbly crunchy on the outside and exquisitely juicy on the inside. Bite after bite, location after location, the excellence is consistent. And though Popeyes has always been known for their bone-in fried chicken, in 2019, they turned the chicken world on its head.
Because I feel like the fried chicken it doesn't even really feel like fried chicken. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Because the fried chicken doesn't feel like it.
With the release of the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
It's like their own thing on fried chicken.
I've been trying to make the perfect chicken sandwich forever.
How does that make you feel?
You know me. It had to be just right.
This sandwich became an overnight viral sensation, and it sold out all over the country. It wasn't complicated, but it was absolutely one of the best chicken sandwiches ever made. Thankfully, after a brief absence, it's now back for everyone to enjoy. Even if you're not a chicken sandwich person, though, you can't go wrong with Popeye's many other delicious options. It's all good, from the drumsticks to the spicy tenders. Here's the only problem with Popeyes. If you don't like your chicken super crunchy, this isn't for you. And despite the juicy chicken, it tastes like, well,
it's also dry.
Chicken. There's no bonus flavor to it.
It's also dry.
The spice comes from the crunchy texture. So it's great chicken, but there are reasonable faults to it. Year after year, Chick-fil-A tops the American Customer Service Index to be named the nation's best fast food restaurant. People can't get enough of their chicken and everything else on their menu.
After Dave's chicken.
The secret to making the chicken so good is their brine. With a vinegar base, it balances...
Guys, I would put this after Dave's chicken.
...the perfect tang that really hits the taste buds in all the right ways. Chick-fil-A's nuggets are also a tasty fast food delicacy, especially when dipped into their magically sweet Polynesian sauce. Chicken...
What is this? What is this? Bigotry chicken. What does that mean? What is that? Bigotry chicken.
Isn't the only thing on the menu at Chick-fil-A, but it's all equally delicious, from the milkshakes to their waffle fries. When it comes to chicken, Chick-fil-A makes the most tasty one. No gimmicks, no sauces, no super crunch. It's just a superior tasting bird. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more mashed videos about fast food are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a...
What about the sauce? No sauce? What the fuck is that, dude? Dude, what the fuck is that, dude?